Hi and welcome to Sugar and Spice Chic. I'm here again with Emma.
Hi.
And today we're going to be showing you a variation of the twisted waterfall braid. Or twist. So, yeah. All you're going to need is a brush and these little rubber hair ties. They're amazing. I'm going to start off just by brushing her hair, even though her hair already looks nice and brushed out. Just to get all the knots out in case there are any. Normally Emma doesn't have any knots in her hair, that's just really nice. So now I'm just going to take my spray bottle. This is water, it is not hairspray. So please don't ask if it's hairspray. I wouldn't use hairspray on the hair at this point. I would only use that after. So I'm just going to grab my brush and brush the water through. The only reason I do the water is to get a better grip on the hair because it gets it damp and you have a better grip on it. So, turn this way. I'm just going to give you a basic idea of how this is going to work. So, I'm just going to do that twist that Emma did. And you can go as far as you can go all the way around again if you want. Or you can just come to the middle of her head, which is what I'm going to do. So actually, I'm going to part her hair. You can put your head back a little bit. I'm going to part her hair down the middle, in the back, so that I only take hair from that one side. Because if you start taking hair from the other side, then it'll look disproportionate, it'll look funny. You don't want to do that. Okay, so I think we're pretty good. So I'm actually just going to put a little hair tie around that side. See this here? So turn this way so you can see. I'm just going to tie this off in a loose, low pigtail so it doesn't get in my way. Cool. So now I'm going to start the twist. So I'm just going to take this little section of hair. As Emma said before, you don't want to take too much. And we're just going to do the same thing. So I'm going to divide it in two. And I'm going to go up. So we go up one. You can actually turn this way. And then we can go up two. And then I'm going to grab this little piece of hair. Put it over the first and under the second. Then I'm going to have Emma hold that. So now I'm going to do another twist. Twist up. And I'm going to grab another piece of hair. Over, under. She's going to hold it. And I'm going to twist up again. Grab a piece of hair. And we're going to go over, under. She's going to hold that. So I think I'm on my third stitch. Fourth. Oh, fourth. So now I'm going to keep taking hair. And if it starts to look a little like bunched up over here, that's okay. That just means that it's because Emma's holding her hair, and we can fix that after. So I'm just going to take this last section of hair, turn this way, the last section of hair in the back of her head. I'm just going to twist up 1, 2, 3, Then I'm going to take one of these amazing little rubber bandies, and I'm just going to tie it off. So, you're probably thinking at this point, what's the difference? The difference is coming. We're just not there yet. So I'm just gonna let go of her hair. I'm just gonna fix it, like pull these through a little tighter so it doesn't. And then I'm gonna take a bobby pin. You can turn this way so you can see. So now you can see what it looks like. I'm just gonna take a bobby pin and pin it to her head for now. So here's the twist. We're going to take these little pieces that we pulled through and we're going to make them into little braids. So I'm just going to do a normal braid down. Try to go as far down as you can because, but it, like, I'm just going to leave this much hair at the bottom. So I'm going to grab another one of my little elastics. And I'm just going to tie it off at the end. And I'm going to take this piece of hair now. Just make sure you have your hair ties all ready for you before you start to braid. So I have a whole plethora full of them. So you can start to see how the braid gives it a little more. Because sometimes, I mean, this is really, really pretty. It's really elegant. It's just sometimes a little bit simple. It's a little simple. This is a really girly, really pretty hairdo that I think you will love. I'm trying to keep my braids pretty tight, not too loose because then they end up being kind of messy, and none of the rest of this braid looks that messy. So, I mean, the twist looks messy, so you want to keep it all kind of like a uniform thing. I'm going to take another rubber band and tie it off. So Emma's being very patient. This might take a little while. Yeah, we're at like 8 minutes right now, I think. So I'm gonna keep braiding. And so for this, you only have to do 5 braids. We have done on the braided ponytail, and we did 5 braids too. So, well, actually, we did 6 braids, but you know. These types of braids, they are, even though they're like the basic hairstyle, besides like a ponytail, they are super pretty and they give any hairdo more texture. So you can change your normal twist back to a twisted braid and it looks super cool, or just a braid actually. It looks super cool. So you can see the braids hanging down. It's giving it a lot more texture. Even through the screen, you can see it pretty well. And sorry for the background noise. It's hard to get my house quiet. But, so we have one more braid after this. And then we are done. So it's okay if your braids aren't all the same length. Just try to keep them at the same spot. So you can see, here, I'm going to turn her head. They're all kind of around, you know, most more here. This one's a little bit longer. It's okay. Actually, this one is 6 braids, sorry. Okay, let's count Forgot the last. Okay. Make sure you only take the strand you pulled through though, because if you take other parts, it'll look funny. Okay, we're on the last one, home stretch. Sorry. So I'm going to take this little pin out. Just going to braid this down. Tie it off. And there you go. So I'm just going to fix these. Oh, we can take out her other side of hair. And we're going to brush it all out. So you can even, if you want, braid this one. But you don't have to. It looks fine if it's not braided. Just sometimes people want to keep the whole thing going. So I'm just going to take this hair, twist it, and find a little nook under this hair here. Can you hold this? Right there? Yeah. And I'm going to take a bobby pin. Take a little bobby pin and just pin it on. Oopsies. Dropping everything here. Just pin it right in there. I'm gonna do one more just to make sure it stays. Then we're going to put our hair down over top. Fix this a little. You can turn. So there you see. And that's what it looks like from the front. So you can even see a little bit of texture from the front. I think it looks super pretty. I think it's super girly. So you have your braids, and if you want to add even more, because I know some of you do, I'm going to take this little blue bow to match her shirt, and I'm just going to put it in right here, clip it in. So this hairdo has a lot going on. I'm just going to go over everything. So we have, this way, we have our twist, we have our waterfall braids, we have our braids, we have our tuck under, we have our bow, and then this side you get to have a nice, simple, elegant down side. So even like looking at her straightforward, you can't necessarily tell that she has all of this going on this side. You just see normal hair, but you see her from the side and you go, oh my gosh, because she has so much going on. So there you go. There's our variation of the twisted waterfall twist, I guess. Yeah, I'll see you next time.
Thanks. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.